Dear students of English department belonging to Dhaka College, at the outset of my lecture, I'd like to welcome you to today's lecture. Today, I'm here to talk about an important portion of your syllabus, and that is History of English Literature. This is important, especially for the students of Honours Second Year. Although it is important for the students of Honours Second Year, I'm sure this class will be beneficial to the students of all the students of English department, because all the texts and writings that the students study belong to different periods of English literature. Especially, today I will talk about the different periods of English literature. So, let us not waste a single second, come to the point. Now, I am going to talk about the history of English literature. You know that history of English literature is really enriched with different events. And we will start from the beginning. You know that the history of English literature is divided into 8 literary periods. Now I am going to tell you from the beginning to the end. You know that the English literature, the history of English literature is divided into 8 parts. That means there are 8 periods of English literature. There are actually 8 periods of English literature. I am going to start with the beginning period of English literature. Now look at the board. The first period of English literature is the Old English period. The Old English period has another name, and it is called the Anglo-Saxon period. So, this is the beginning period of English literature, and the name is the Old English period. It has another name, and it is called the Anglo-Saxon period. This period started in 450 AD. This period started in 450 AD, and it came to an end in 1066 AD. Here AD means Anno Domini. That means after the birth of Christ. AD means Anno Domini. So, the Old English period started in 450 AD and it came to an end. That means this period ended in 1066 AD. This period consists of the classical literature of English literature, you can say. That means classical literature is actually included in the Old English period. That means the Old English period consists of classical literature. Now, the Old English period is followed by the Middle English period. The Middle English period started in 1066 AD. The Middle English period started in 1066 AD and it continued for 1500 AD. So, this is the second period of English literature. The Middle English period started in 1066 AD and it continued up to 1500 AD. Then comes the most vital period of English literature, and it is called the Renaissance period. Renaissance period started in 1500 AD and Renaissance period continued for 160 years. That means this period ended in 1660 AD. Now we are going to talk about the fourth period of English literature. The fourth period of English literature is called the Neo-Classical period. This Neoclassical period started in 660 and it continued up to 798. 798. Then comes number 5. It's called the Romantic Age. The Romantic Age. Romantic Age started in 1798 and it continued up to 1832 AD. We have talked about 5 periods of English literature. Now I am going to talk about the 6th period. This 6th period is called the Victorian Age. The Victorian Age started in 1832 and it continued up to 1901 AD. Up to this part, I have talked about 6th period of English literature. The first one was the Old English period or the Anglo-Saxon period. Then comes the Middle English period. The Middle English period is followed by the Renaissance period. The 4th period of English literature is the Neoclassical period. The Neoclassical period is followed by the Romantic Age. The Romantic Age is followed by the Victorian Age. Up to this part, we have talked about 6 periods of English literature. Now, the 7th one. The 7th period of English literature is Modern Age. Modern Age started in 1901 AD and it continued up to the beginning of Second World War, that is 1939 AD. The last period of English literature is called Post-Modern Age. Postmodern Age started in 1939 and it is still continuing. I have written all the periods of English literature. Now, please have a look. Please try to have a look and try to get the periods. The English started in 450 AD and ended in 1066 AD. The Middle English period 1066 and continued up to 1500 AD. The Renaissance period started in 1500 AD and it continued for 160 years. Then comes the Neoclassical period. Neoclassical period started in 1660 and it came to an end in 1798. Then comes the Romantic Age. Romantic Age started in 1798 and it continued up to 1832. Some say that, somebody says that, or some say that it continued up to 1837. Some people say. The Victorian Age started in 1832 and continued up to 1901. Then comes modern, 1909 to 1939. At last we have got postmodern age. This postmodern started in 1939 and still continuing. This is a brief discussion. This is a brief discussion on the periods of English literature. Now, I'd like to talk more about the Renaissance period and Neoclassical period. Actually, I will talk about the sub-periods of the Renaissance period. Renaissance period has another classification, so has the Neoclassical period. Now, my dear students, after learning about the periods of English literature, I'd like to go deeper into Renaissance period and Neoclassical period. Now, I'd like to talk about Renaissance period. Now, look at the board, dear students. It's time to talk about the Renaissance period. The Renaissance period started in 1500 AD and it continued up to 1660. That is, we have got 160 years. This Renaissance period has another 4 sub-periods. We can say that here the first one 1500 to 1558. These 58 years were spent for preparation for the Renaissance period. That means preparation for the Renaissance period took 58 years. 58 years. It took 58 years to take preparation for the Renaissance period. Actually, we are going to talk about the first sub-periods of Renaissance period, and that is the Elizabethan period. Elizabethan period is a unit of Renaissance period. Elizabethan period started in 1558 AD and it continued for 45 years. That is, it ended in 1603 AD. Elizabethan period is under Renaissance period. Elizabethan period is named after Elizabeth the First. Elizabethan period is named after Elizabeth the First, and this is the period. The Elizabethan period is called the golden period of English literature. The golden period of English literature belongs to Elizabethan period. This period continued for 45 years. Then comes the Jacobean. Then comes the Jacobean period. The Jacobean period started in 1603 AD and it continued for 1625 AD. That is for 22 years. Jacobean period is named after James the First. Jacobean period is named after James the First. And after James the First, that means after Jacobean period, there comes the Caroline period. Caroline period. Caroline period started in 1625 and it continued up to 1649 AD. Dear students, look at Caroline period is named after Charles the First. Caroline period is named after Charles the First. Charles the First took some wrong steps that made the people upset as well as agitated. That's why people of England of that time went against Charles the First. And Charles the First was executed. Charles the First was executed. And who executed Charles the First? We need to talk about. It was Oliver Cromwell. It was Oliver Cromwell who was the Lord Protector of England at that time. Oliver Cromwell was the Lord Protector of England at that time. He executed Charles the First. He executed Charles the First, and in 1649, there the people of England started enjoying the domination of Parliament. That's why it was Commonwealth period. Commonwealth period. Commonwealth period started in 1649 AD and it continued up to 1660 AD. I am going to tell you again. Charles the First was executed and he was executed by Oliver Cromwell. Oliver Cromwell was the Lord Protector of England at that time, and Commonwealth came into force. Commonwealth means Parliament came into force. The people of England started enjoying the domination of Parliament. This Parliament went on for 11 years. And I have told you that the ending year of Renaissance period is 1660, where Commonwealth period ended. And after 1660, there came Neoclassical period. Now, I'd like to talk about Neoclassical period. Neoclassical period. Neoclassical period started in 1660 AD and continued up to 1798 AD. This neoclassical period has another portion, that is, this neoclassical period is divided into another three parts. This neoclassical period is broken into another three parts. There, the first one is called Restoration period. The Restoration period, which started in 1660 AD and ended in 1700 AD. This Restoration period is also called Age of Dryden. Age of Dryden. Then comes Augustan age. Augustan age, or it's called Age of Pope. This sub-period started in 1700 AD and continued up to 1750 AD. Then comes Age of Johnson. Age of Johnson has another name. It is called Age of Sensibility. This period started in 1750 AD and continued up to 1798 AD. The Restoration period has another name, that is called Age of Dryden. That means the most influential writer of Restoration period was John Dryden. That's why it's called Age of Dryden.